Hey guys, Marstinkin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so since Gohan is the next Dokkan Fest dropping on Global, we know this now for a fact. The data was revealed that I believe it's the 4th of October, so it's going to be Sunday night for US, Monday morning for the UK. So very exciting. I thought we would fire up the old JP Trident over here and show off this man. Full level 10 links, Rainbow Star. I know nowadays a lot of people, once you pull the new unit, you're going to prioritize getting their links to 10 straight away. So I thought we'd show him off with max links. His links are one of the contentions that people have with him. He doesn't link super well with certain members of his most common teams, because remember, his leader skill is Hybrid Saiyans, or a new category called Saviors, which is 3 key, 130 HP, and then 170 attack and defense. But obviously you can run him on teams like the Majin Buu Saga, Siblings Bond, he's on Revenge, obviously Goku Family. So there's a load of teams you can run him on, but his links aren't necessarily the best. So he has Brainiacs, which at level 10 is 15% attack and defense. All in the Family, which is 20% defense. Saiyan Lineage, 2 key, attack and defense 5%. Cold Judgment, attack 20%. Defense 25%. Revival is key +2, attack and defense 5%, and recovers 5% HP when HP is 50% or less. Power bestowed by God, 10% attack when performing a super, and fierce battle attack 20%. So he does have some very solid attack links, but again, it can be difficult to activate them on every team. So we are running double leads for him. We're running mostly a Hybrid Saiyans team with a bunch of different Gohans. But then this TEQ, who is the 50% support for Super Tech types, is on the Saviors category. So we can actually run him on the team. We can see them together on here. They both have Cold Judgment, which is the massive defensive link. Like we can see on turn 1. Turn 1, he has 175,000 defense. So that's pretty good. Obviously, if we switch over B-Pan, we get some of the links like the Saiyan Lineage, and I think All in the Family. And his defense is still insanely high. Obviously, the 50% support from TN being on the rotation helps out a lot. So I think what we'll do is we will keep TN here for the first turn. Get him to go first, and then let Gohan go off here. So one thing to note as well, of course, is Gohan gets a 40% attack boost in the same turn that he gets hit. And of course, this is the first time I've loaded up my JP1 for ages, so of course it's in ×1. But so he gets a 40% attack buff after he gets hit. So of course he's going to super, so I can't change it. Yeah, so obviously turns like this where he's not taking an attack first, he's not going to look as impressive. I mean, at least we can see his... some of the super attacks do look cooler in ×1, I guess, especially some of these newer ones. But yeah, pretty solid attack stat for turn 1 right there, especially considering he doesn't have a ton of his links active. But there you go. Let's put that on to ×2 finally. So he gets attack and defense 140% at the start of the turn, and then he gets key +1 at the start of each turn up to 3. And then he guards all attacks, which is one of the big features of this guy. And then one of the reasons he can become such a monster so quickly is on super attack, he greatly raises attack and defense, which is a 50% raise. And that's an infinite stack. So every single time he super attacks, he gets a 50% raise on his attack and defense. So yeah, this Gohan... At least we got a couple of Gohans on this rotation, so yeah, we get some extra links if we do that. So let's keep the high school Gohan around here. Unfortunately, we are yet to have a turn where we get hit in the first slot, so we can't show off Gohan's full attack power. But obviously, jumping into one of these longer events like the Infinite Dragon Ball History, we're going to get to see the fact that Gohan can get up to some pretty crazy numbers as we go through all the various stages. And of course, he does have an active skill to transform into Ultima Gohan, which you can use from turn 5. So not necessarily going to see that in Super Battle Road, but I think untransformed in Super Battle Road, he's potentially better, just because every single time you super, you're getting that greatly raised attack and defense. He's obviously a unit that benefits a lot from having a lot of additional. Yeah, again, no attack in slot 1 here. So I think, yeah, Future Gohan has Cold Judgment, so he can keep these two together. I mean, his defense is now up to 300,000, and this is turn 2. I mean, obviously the TN is boosting that massively, but 300,000 defense on turn 2 is pretty crazy. I know technically it's turn 3, but turn 2 of him being on rotation. And yes, obviously, again, the 50% supports do make a huge impact on that, but 2.6 million on the attack stat. So, yeah, we definitely take you out here. And we can move on. I'll go over the Ultima Gohan details once we actually get to Ultima Gohan. But yeah, again, no attacks in slot 1. So we'll go ahead and do this. Obviously, running him on a team with a bunch of supports, you know, no one's going to struggle for key. Because like I said, people's main complaint is his links, because you can put him alongside someone else, and yes, obviously he gives himself up to 3 key. So once he's been on rotation 3 times, he's getting 3 key. On most teams with a 3 key lead, that means he's going to be starting the turn at 9 key. And obviously a lot of units on like Hybrid Saiyans, Goku family for example, have Saiyan lineage, which even before link leveling is a 1 key link, and then obviously at 10 it becomes 2. So like, he's not the worst, but obviously certain units that you can run on teams with him just won't benefit that much from his link set. But here we go. Finally, we get an attack in slot 1, so we're not going to transform just yet. So, yeah, 391,000 defense. So, Future Gohan's obviously a pretty decent link partner for him. Hopefully, he will come back on his banner for Global, replacing Bardock, because he has never returned on Global. So that's one of the banner changes that I am definitely hoping to see. And then, of course, this STR Super Saiyan Great Saiyan Man here is a Super Types Majin Buu Saga support unit. So now that he takes the hit, yeah, 3.68. So 3.7 on his attack stat, basically. And this Gohan has been on rotation, what, 3 times now? So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean, some of these harder of like long form events, like the newer stages, like this is the versus Buu, the latest stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history. Yeah, this team, like just Gohan by himself pretty much will make this a bit of a joke. So, but yeah, he is very much like Bardock, AGL Bardock, in the sense that once you transform, you stop infinitely stacking. So in a shorter event, you're obviously going to want to transform as soon as possible, because then you can get that one like massive turn attack, and then you're probably going to like win that turn. Whereas obviously in a longer form event like this, if we transformed into Ultima Gohan now, we still have quite a few more turns to go. So we will wait another couple of turns, because obviously the benefit is by keep infinite stacking, you obviously retain a lot of that once you transform. So we do want to get him up to some pretty crazy numbers. And then, of course, this high school Gohan, I'm really hoping that we get a world tournament with this upcoming celebration. Even though I know everyone hates them, I hate them, but they bring interesting things, because hopefully we'll get Demon King Piccolo as the reward finally. And then I'm really hoping we get this awakening for the high school Gohan, because he not only is a great support unit, he has a chance to stun, he mitigates damage, like he's just so good. And yeah, he's a unit that I really, really want to have. Obviously, I have him on Global, like, good to go. I think he's rainbowed, or 90%, but we need that awakening. So, but yeah, TN doing a little bit of damage at the end here, and now we got, yes, oh no, he's healing, god damn it. I was going to say, finally another attack in slot 1, but it's just him healing. So what is our defense looking like now? 500,000. I mean, that's pretty good. So I don't want the video to go super long, so let's go ahead and get our transformation here. Alright, so the active skill is awesome. And then, of course, we transform into Ultimate Gohan. So now we get greatly raising attack for 1 turn on Super, does immense damage and has a medium chance to stun. His passive, he gets 3 key, attack and defense 158%, guards all attacks, an additional attack 58% for the rest of the battle when guard is activated. So he only needs to be hit once, and that will be active for the rest of the fight, which is pretty crazy. Attacks effective against all types when facing only one enemy whose HP is 58% or more, or when there is a Majin Buu Saga category enemy. So actually this Buu fits both of those, so yeah, he's definitely getting that. He's got quite a few links active with Gohan. We'll save B-Pan's active skill for a turn where he's actually getting hit first, because then we can get that full-on maximum boost for him. So let's go ahead and do that. And then his links do change a little bit. He now has Infighter, Saiyan Warrior Race, and Shocking Speed. Shocking Speed is a bit helpful, I guess, because like once you transform him, obviously on things like the Majin Buu Saga team, newer units like the LR, Goku, and Vegeta do have Shocking Speed. But yeah, I would say his links are probably the thing that let him down the most. But I mean, look at this. We're just not going to be taking any damage at all, pretty much. The fact that he not only has increased power boost now, but his attacks are effective against all types. Like, especially on this particular stage of Dragon Ball history, because we're just fighting Boos. So every single Buu, every single enemy is a Majin Buu Saga enemy. So he's going to be attacks effective against all types just every single turn from now on. So what is it with him not attacking me in the first slot as well? This is not what we want. I'm going to keep this guy around because he's got Fierce Battle. This one's up to 400,000 defense, so let's have at least one more turn with him untransformed. There we go. And then, of course, obviously, one thing you could do is just run the untransformed Gohan as a link partner for the transformed one. But, of course, you can't do that until you transform on turn 5. They still don't link super great, but the fact that they're both kind of self-sufficient would actually be quite useful, because you could switch the other rotation, especially, again, if you're running like Majin Buu Saga. You could switch the other rotation over to being the LR Vegito with either another Vegito or something like that. But obviously, in certain events, you're just never going to be able to do that. But this is going to be a big turn, because now we have the 50% support TN, and we're getting hit in slot 1. We've got 647,000 defense. That is ridiculous. And so we're going to get hit. Our attack's going to go up. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty crazy turn for this Gohan. So let's see what we can get here. We're going to get super attacked. How much is this going to do? Double digits, I would imagine. Yep. Oh, he sealed us, though. Ah. Okay, that is super unfortunate. Oh, man. Why do these things always happen when we're trying to showcase a unit? We finally get attacked in the first slot, and he seals us. Good stuff. This isn't Super Battle Road. Why are we getting such terrible RNG? Double super attacks from TN. We can't lower attack at this point in the event, though, I'm pretty sure. So we are lowering his defense a little bit, but that's not a huge deal. Okay, yeah, and of course, now we get back around to the B-Pan rotation. We are not getting attacked in slot 1 again. So I'm going to go ahead and transform the second one. We got both of them up to over 500,000 defense. And, you know, do you really need it to go that much higher than that? I mean, if you've got 500,000 defense, you tank supers for double digits. As long as they're not type advantage. And this Gohan guards everything, so nothing is type advantage to him. So, still going to save the B-Pan active skill for a turn where we're actually getting attacked in the first slot. Because then I want to see him get like the highest attack stat we can possibly get from him. I mean, he's at 3.5 here, which is pretty good. Considering B-Pan, unless you're using her active skill, is not a support unit. So he's not getting any extra buff here. I mean, even on a normal attack, we almost did 1 million damage. So, and then the super, which will do nothing. 36 damage. So yeah, I don't think, we won't quite finish off this Boo this turn. So we're going to be getting the Dokkan attack next turn with the other Gohan. His passive has already been activated. Both of them have been now. So both of them have their full max attack. This is actually a good rotation for him because we are getting attacked in slot 1. We have the high school Gohan on rotation. Just don't seal me in slot 1 again, please. I want to see a crazy high attack stat from this guy, who is, still sat at 600,000 defense. So, alright, there we go. So, no super. We'll get off the Dokkan attack here with a, just, a 5.6 million attack stat. Just 5.6 mil, I mean, of course, yes, he is a Rainbow Dokkan Fest exclusive category leader with level 10 links, but, like, 5.6 million is it's pretty good. Pretty good, considering the high school Gohan, he's a good support unit, but he's not, like, a 50% support unit or anything. So this isn't even the best rotation we can get. And, of course, bear in mind, again, like I said earlier, you can infinitely stack this guy for as long as you want and then transform him. So it's very possible that if we'd waited even up until now, still without transforming him, his attack stat would be even higher than that, which is kind of crazy to think about. So now we have the 50% support TN, and we've got this guy. What are we looking at here? Yeah, just under 600,000. Very, very good. Let's see one final attack stat from him here. I don't want the video to be super long, but yeah, double digits from a super. Absolute defensive god. 6.3. 6.3 on the attack thanks to the 50% TN. And support from the Saiyaman as well. That is pretty ridiculous. And we get the crit, so even against our enemy. Oh, and we'll just get another one as well. So just a casual 6.6 million on the second attack stat here. If we get another crit, we might even take him out. Sadly, no crit. But yeah, I mean, there you go. He pretty much just one-turned the Boo Piccolo by himself. So yeah, he's rather good is one way to put it. So but yeah, he's coming on global. He's going to be here very, very soon. I'm going to do a video discussing the banner in more detail. But I mean, long story short, unless you're free to play and have barely any stones, you want to be summoning for this guy. Like, he is insanely good. I know a lot of people are still struggling with Super Tech on Extreme Super Battle Road for Global, so obviously this guy is going to help out massively, not just on the team, but actually his team, like Hybrid Saiyans and Saviors, is a really good team to run on that event as well. So yeah, he is incredibly good. So let me know what you guys think down below. Are you going to be summoning for Gohan? Obviously I'm going to be summoning for him. As soon as I get him, I'm going to start leveling up his links straight away. Because yeah, he is a fantastic unit. So let me know what you think of him in the comments section down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the link to my Discord in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.